Okay, we are now on 6.3 examples here. And in those 6.3 examples, right, in all those examples, um, we are adding, subtracting, and multiplying polynomials. So we're going to start at the top here with this one, with adding. Adding polynomials is incredibly simple, okay? All you need to do is find terms that are alike and add them together. And basically what we're seeing here is that you have 2x's cubed, right? And you have negative 3x's cubed. You just add them together. Negative 2 plus positive 2 plus negative 3. So you have negative 1, and you bring the x cubed along for the ride. So there you go. That one taken care of. That one taken care of. We have 3x's squared. You have negative 6x's squared. So 3 plus negative 6 is negative 3x's squared. Those are gone. Gone. I have a negative 5x and no x's over here, so literally all I do is bring that down, negative 5x. Cross that out. And I have a 2 plus 2, which is positive 4, and there's your answer. Already done. Negative 1x cubed minus 3x squared minus 5x plus 4. Adding these, I like to go from highest to lowest. So I have x cubed, but is there anything higher than this in this whole problem? You got it, right? We have a 3x to the fourth. Are there any other x's to the fourth? Nope. So we're just going to bring that down and get 3x to the fourth. So we can put it in standard form, so that's gone. I have 2x's cubed right here, and negative 2x's cubed. So 2 minus 2 is 0. So I have no x's cubed. They cross out. So they're gone. I'm looking at x's squared is next. I have 4x squared over here and no x's squared. So I have positive 4x squared. And now that's gone. There are no other x's. It's just negative 6x. There's no other x's, so that's gone. And 4 and 1 is 5. So your final answer is you have 3x to the fourth plus 4x squared minus 6x plus 5 as your final answer. And that's it. Alright, subtracting is a little different, and this is what I like to do. I like to just distribute through that negative. So I get negative 3x squared. I get negative 2x, right? And negative times a negative is positive 1. The reason why I did that is now you can add all your like terms together. I have negative 2x squareds and I have negative 3x's squared, so when I add them together I end up getting negative 5x squared. So that's gone. That's gone. I have 7x's and negative 2x's, so 7 and negative 2 is positive 5x, so they're gone. And I have a negative 7 plus 1. Negative 7 plus 1 is negative 6. And there's your answer. Negative 5x squared plus x minus 6. Alright, now we are on foiling. And the reason we're doing this is so that you can see the type of foiling that we have. That's why we're on this. To see the type of foiling is that it doesn't have to just be two terms. It doesn't have to be just a binomial and a binomial. It could be a binomial and a trinomial. So we're doing this. I get x cubed, right? X times x squared is x cubed. X times negative 2x is negative 2x squared. Remember your rules. It's like saying x to the first power. First power, so you add them. You add the exponents, right? Then we have x times negative 1, which is negative 1x. Now I have to do this one. 1 times x squared is x squared. 1 times negative 2x is negative 2x. 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. So all you need to do is add everything together. I have an x cubed. There's no other x's cubed. Negative 2x's and 1x gives me negative 1x squared. And now they're gone. A negative x and a negative 2x is negative 3x. Gone. 1 in the back. And there is your answer. You can even FOIL something that's two trinomials. X squared, or x cubed and x squared is x to the 5th. X cubed and negative 4x. I remember it's like saying to the first power, so you add the exponents. So you get minus 4x to the 4th. X cubed and 3 is positive 3x cubed. X squared times x squared is x to the 4th. X squared times negative 4x to the 1st is negative 4x cubed. X squared times 3 is positive 3x squared. 3 times x squared is, we have another 3x squared. 3 times negative 4 is negative 12x, and 3 times 3 is 9. So let's just add everything together. There is no other x's to the 5th, so that's gone. We have negative 4x to the 4th and an x to the 4th, so that's negative 3x to the 4th. Cross those out. 3x cubed and negative 4x cubed is negative 1x cubed. So cross that out. 3x squared and another 3x squared is positive 6x squared. There's no other x's, so it's minus 12x. And all we have left now is that positive 9. So it's plus 9 there. And there is your answer. Foiled. So not too difficult, not too challenging, but if you have any further questions, I hope to have some more examples here on this in the future.